Hi, I'm so glad you're here in my class today. And now it's our social studies time. And our lesson today is going to have three key terms that we're going to talk about. And we're going to talk about, you're going to be doing some research later with this topic. And it's also going to apply to you. So, one of the first words we are going to talk about today is a career. A career. A career is what you would like to do when you grow up. You're still in grade school, but there will come a time when you will either want to have a job or you need a job, or let's say you want to be a stay-at-home mom or dad. Well, that's okay too. That can be a career. How you're going to spend your life as an adult. And um, who would like to pair share what you think you'd like to be when you grow up? Go ahead and share with your neighbor what you're thinking of or what comes to your mind when you think of a career.
Policeman.
Okay, great. Is there anybody else? Raise your hand if you think you'd like to be a policeman. Okay, good. Now remember we had that lesson on community helpers, and that was in our previous lesson, and we learned all about policemen, firemen. The grocery store is another community job. The nurses in medical field, the baker. These are all community helpers, and those are their careers. Now, the nurse chose her career as a nurse because remember, she said she liked caring for sick people. And well, that's a good thing for a nurse. And I like helping people learn, and I like learning myself. And last year, your second grade teacher, she has had a long career, many years, teaching because she said she likes to talk, she likes learning, and she loves helping children learn. And she's also patient. So the next word we're going to learn about careers is vocation. Not vacation, vocation. A vocation is something that you really like to do. You love it. It interests you. It's something that you dream about or you would like to do. You would just dream about what if it was an astronaut or a policeman or a chef, a famous chef, or a farmer, a veterinarian. A vocation is something that you don't just think of as a career, but you think this is something I like. This is something I'd like to do. This is something I love watching on TV or reading about or looking up when you go to the library for books. So, a vocation is something that you really like to do. Share with your neighbor what you really like to do. What do you like to do when you're not having to do schoolwork, when you're not having to do chores at home? What would you like to do, or what would you like to do when you're a grown up? Go ahead and share with your neighbor.
Read.
Good. Reading is so important. Okay, the next term we have I'm thinking about you're my student. The next word we have is suitable. Suitable. Suitable is you're thinking about your career, what you'll do as a grown up. You're thinking about what you like to do or what you think you'd like to do. But suitable is also, does it suit you? Is it a good fit? And in the word suitable, you see suit, and you could think of a suit, a fancy outfit you can wear. But is what you're thinking of for your career, what you think you'd like to do or you'd like to do, is it suitable for you? Like, let's say I thought I'd like to be a marathon runner or a world class surfer. Well, the fact is, as much as I would dream about being a great surfer, being brave, going out on those ocean waves, it's not suitable for me. It's just something I'm not good at. I'm not that coordinated. I'm afraid of sharks. I don't live by the ocean. Out our windows, about 2 feet of snow from our recent blizzard. So it's just, I wouldn't have time to practice surfing. So being a surfer in my life, in my situation, is not suitable for me where I live, or it's not suitable for practicing, and it's not suitable for my lack of coordination. So I need to think about, well, what else do I like, or what else would I want to do for my career that I am personally suitable for? So why don't you turn to your neighbor and talk about something that you think you're suitable for, that you're thinking of for a career, something that you like to do. Now think about, am I suitable for it?
A detective.
A detective, yes. That would be suitable for you're an inquiring person. You like to know. You like to research. You want to know more facts, and you are a factual person. So we've talked about these three terms. And when you come to the table up here in the front, I have some books here. I have them here. I'll spread them out so that when we all come to the front, there will be books. I have them sorted by categories from what I've heard you talk about when you're at recess or when you're having time with your friends or other lessons I've heard you mention, things that you're interested in. So I went ahead to the library and I found books. And if there's not a book that interests you here when you come to the table to the front, we can get on the iPad and I could order from the library and we could get that right away for you by this afternoon. When you go to lunch, I'll have it by then. And so I've separated the books by categories. We have chefs, medical workers, firefighters, policemen, teachers, nurse medical, bakers, farmers, veterinarians. I have these categories here for you when you come to the front. Think about what you're thinking that you would like to do. And when you come to the front, browse the categories of books. And then I want you to look at the books, choose a book that you would like to research more about as a career. And then find the book that seems to inspire you that you'll want to use for your research and for your future career. This happens to say just right, and find a book that you feel is just right for your future research, inquiring, learning about what you think you'd like to do for your career when you're a grown up, something you like to do, and something that will be suitable for you. And when you find the right book that you want to use for your research, I want you to, and this is very important, what you're going to do when you select a book is look through the book. And let's say I wanted to be a farmer. And I want to, we're going to have time later tomorrow to share with our class, with each other, which page in here spoke to me, which page did I select to help me explain that this is my choice. I chose this book because on this page, which you will mark with a sticky note, on this page, I saw a picture of a farmer, and I knew this reminded me of my grandpa. This reminds me of my family. This reminds me of our farm. This reminds me of my dad. And this is what I want to do when I choose a career, something I like to do, and something I will be suitable for because let's say you have grown up on a farm. So when you select your book, mark the page that explains why, that will help you explain why you would like to be that particular, have that particular career. So as you can see, I've marked with the sticky note. This page marks the spot that will help me explain my choice for my future research and career. So what are you going to do when you select a book?
Look for the page that matches my career thoughts. And
Sure.
mark it
Yes,
with a
yes,
sticky note.
exactly. That is what we will be accomplishing before we go to lunch. So you will now have 5 minutes to come to the tables and research, look through the categories, choose a book, and mark the book that has the page that helps you, that will help you explain your career choice. So you've found a book already? Okay. So do we have a volunteer who's willing to share which page they have found that marks the page that they will use to help explain their choice for research and for their future career? Are you willing to share?
This is a book about policemen.
Oh, okay, perfect. And so show us, can you share with the class the picture you found that helps you? Oh, great. So he has marked with his sticky note. He just took it out. He's marked, he found a book, and he's found a page that will help him explain his future research and career choice. Now, would you like to take a moment to explain why this page will help you guide your future research?
I just hope to learn more about being a policeman or a detective, or both.
Great. Thank you for sharing, being a good teacher leader here, helping and sharing. Good job. Okay, so the rest of you, when you found your page now, make sure you've marked your page with the sticky note as Dan did. Leave it on top of your desk, and we will now get ready to go to lunch. Thank you for being great listeners, and I'm excited to see what you've picked. And I am looking, and it looks like I see everybody has marked a page. Wonderful. And I'm excited about your careers, your choices, and thank you for following directions and marking your page with the sticky note. All right, let's just, before we go, before you line up, let's repeat these 3 terms from our lesson today. Career, vocation, and suitable. All righty. Everybody, you can line up now for lunch. Thank you.